Hello friends, I'm back with Index 10. Come, let's continue with Index 10. Index 10 is nothing but events after the reporting period. You already know what is the reporting period. It is a period for which the financial statements are prepared and issued to public for their understanding. Come, let's go through the standard. Uh, what is the main purpose of giving the standard is it is impossible for a company to present the information on the same day as the day of reporting. So there will be a gap between the end of the period for which financial statements are prepared and the date on which the same will be made available to the public. So during this gap, if there are any events that occur which affect the existence of a company or the business, whether profitable or not, how will we deal with these kind of events? That is what the standard says. The objective of the standard is mainly of 3 points: guidelines for taking a decision regarding adjusting or not adjusting the financial statements for the events after the reporting period. It says whether a particular event that occurred after the reporting period is adjusting or not adjusting. Regarding this, you need to take a decision for which the standard helps you. And the other objective of the standard is regarding the disclosures. If any particular event is occurring after the reporting period, then the corresponding disclosures has to be made, and this standard helps you to how to disclose these events in your financial statements. And if there is any effect of the events that occurs after the reporting period, and if such events affect the going concern of a business, then how should these events be disclosed has to be reported in the financial statements, is what this standard says. What is the main scope of this standard? It deals with accounting for events after reporting period and disclosure of events after the reporting period. Okay, let's see what do you mean by the events after the reporting period. Events after reporting period means it is nothing but the events which occur after the date of balance sheet or financial statements that are getting approved. It is these events occur between the end of the reporting period and the date these financial statements are getting approved. So these are called events after the reporting period. Come, let's understand what is the date on which the financial statements are approved. It all depends upon the cases, like individual or company or a partnership firm. Come, let's see. If in case of a company, the financial statements will be treated as approved when board of directors approve the same. So whenever the board of directors approves the financial statements, then that date should be considered as a date of approval of financial statements. And in case of any other entity, it is the confirmation or the approving authority has to give approval for publishing these financial statements. So the date on which such corresponding authority gives approval, that date will be treated as date of approval of financial statements. In case, see here we have in case of company, there are two kinds of situations where the shareholders approval is okay. It can be given after the directors approval, it can be given after the publishing of financial statements. But there are some cases where the financial statements has to be approved by the shareholders before publishing. Then if shareholders approval is must, then the approval date shall be considered on which the shareholders approve it. Hope you are clear. Even though shareholders approval is needed, yet for the purpose of deciding the events after the reporting period, the date of approval will be considered as the date of approval by the board of directors only. It is saying even in case the shareholders approval is required, then also in case of a company, the date on which the board of directors gives approval is the important date to be considered for Ind AS 10. Hope you are clear till here. And what date should be considered if the management of an entity is required to issue the financial statements to a supervisory board for approval. In such cases, the financial statements are approved for issue when the management approves them for issue to be the supervised board. It is saying whenever there are cases where the management of an entity has to submit these the financial statements to the supervisory board, and the supervisory board shall approve it. Then in such cases, which date shall be treated as date of approval? It is the date on which the shareholders or the management gives the approval to submit the financial statements to the supervisory board. Hope you are clear with this. See here, there is an example. On 18th of May 2022, the management of an entity approves financial statements for issue to its supervisory board. The supervisory board is made up solely of non-executives and may include representatives of employees and other outside interests. The supervisory board approves the financial statements on 26th May 2022. The financial statements are made available to shareholders and others on 1st of June 2022. The shareholders approve the financial statements at their annual meeting on 15th of July 2022, and the financial statements are then filed with the regulatory body on 17th July 2022. The financial statements are approved for use on which date? It is the date on which the management of an entity approves the financial statements for issue to its supervisory board. That is nothing but 18th of May 2022. Hope you are clear. When date of approval is after the public announcement of some other financial statements. Suppose if the financial statements has been announced, publicly announced, then there is some adjustments to be made. See, let us go through this. You'll understand it clearly. Events after the reporting period includes all events up to the date when the financial statements are approved for issue. Even if those events occur after the public announcement of profit or of other selected financial information. Sometimes what happens is the management will make public announcements regarding few financial matters to the public, and after announcing that some events are occurred. But please remember, these public announcement of relating to few items should not be treated as the date on which the financial statements are approved. So if this standard events after the reporting period, it is between the end of the reporting period and the date on which the financial statements are approved for issue. If in case between these two dates, even if the management has announced few of the financial matters to the public, then also the entire events that occurs between these two dates has to be taken. It doesn't matter even if the public announcement is made by the management regarding few financial items. Hope you are clear with this matter. Come, let's go through this illustration. What is the date of approval for issue of financial statements prepared for the reporting period from 1st of April 2021 to 31st of March 2022 in a situation where following dates are applicable? Completion of preparation of financial statements is on 28th of May 2022. Board reviews and approves it for issue on 19th of June 2022. Available to shareholders on 1st of July. Annual general meeting is on 15th of September. Filed with regulatory authority on 16th of October. Now tell me, which date shall be considered as the date on which the financial statements are getting approved? It is the date on which the board of directors approves it for issue. Hope you are clear. Let us go through this answer first. As per Ind AS 10, the date of approval for issue of financial statements is the date on which the financial statements are approved by the board of directors in case of a company, and by the corresponding authority in case of any other entity. Accordingly, in the instant case, the date of approval is the date on which the financial statements are approved by the Board of Directors of a company, that is 19th June 2022. In case of partnership firm, here the question is also asking, will your answer differ if the entity is a partnership firm? Yes, answer will differ. In case of a partnership firm, it is the date on which the partner or the firm gives its approval for issue of financial statements. In case of an entity is a partnership firm, the date of approval will be the date when the relevant approving authority of such entity approves the financial statements for issue. That is the date when the partners of a firm approve the financial statements. Hope you are clear. Let's go through this illustration too. ABC Limited prepared interim financial report for the quarter ending 30th of June 2021. The interim financial report was approved for issue by the Board of Directors on 15th of July 2021. Whether events occurring between the end of the interim financial report and the date of approval by Board of Directors, that is, events between 1st of July to 15th of July, that provide evidence of conditions that existed at the end of the interim period shall be adjusted in the interim financial report ending 30th of June 2021. It is asking, the board has issued some interim financial statements for the quarter ending 30th of June. Now, these has to be approved by the Board of Directors. The board approved it on 15th. Now, there is a gap between the end of the quarter and the date of approval. This gap, it means from 1st of July to 15th of July. It is saying if there is any events that occurs between these two dates, that means between this period of 15 days, whether these has to be adjusted in the interim financial statements or not. Come, let's go through the answer. Events after the reporting period are those events, favorable and unfavorable, that occur between the end of the reporting period and the date when the financial statements are approved by the Board of Directors or the corresponding entity, approving authority in case of any other entity. What is reporting period has not been dealt in Ind AS 10. Absence of any specific guidelines regarding reporting period